everybody and welcome to today's video. What I've been loving for April at the age of 40. And I'm going to start off with my nails because I love a nail colour. And I don't know about you, but I have a rotation of shades that I go through throughout the year. I don't just randomly pick, oh, I'll pick that today. I've got an idea in my mind and it's usually the same ones that I go for summer, winter, autumn. They have their own category. So the shade that I always go to around now is this shade here. It's called Hubba Bubba from the gel bottle. It's a gel. And it is a neon pastel peach. So I am really into the neon pastel shades. I just love a neon pastel. And this is just the most gorgeous shade and I love it. I had the French before because it was kind of the thing and it's just not for me. I like a colour. And so yeah, I got these done yesterday and I was so happy because my nails were literally hanging off at this point. And you know, when you look forward to it, oh, I can't wait to sit down, listen to all the goss, what's going on in town. I love it, brilliant. So what have I been loving in April? So I'm gonna start off with skincare and sunscreen. And I can't remember if I spoke to you about this one or these two together, I don't know. But I have been loving the Purito Daily Soft Touch sunscreen, and I've mentioned this one before, which I've nearly finished. I kind of go in between the two. I absolutely love this. I spoke about this in another video. It's just a nice, slightly thicker version than this one, but once you melt this in, it goes to water like this one. This one for me, I always feel like, because it's so fluid and thin, it's almost like, is it even there? But it does give skin a beautiful glow. So if you've got dry skin, you might really like this because it gives that dewy finish. This isn't necessarily mattifying, but it is a nice sunscreen. I like it, I enjoy using it. And I've been rotating between these two. And then the other day I went back to my Helio Kit and that was just, it felt too heavy. That's the sort of thing I would wear on a beach. It felt very, very heavy compared to these, which are great every day. You don't need to put on a sunscreen like you would at the beach every day. You need something that's light, that works with your makeup, that feels, you know, doesn't make your eyes sting at the end of the day. None of these make my eyes sting, so love. Both SPF 50. Then for skincare, I spoke about this in my new things for spring, but I've had a few weeks to try them out now, and that's the CeraVe Resurfacing Retinol Serum. I really, really like this. It is a small percentage of retinol, but for those of you who are happy to take the time with your retinol, perhaps you're starting out with retinol, this is a great one to try because you're not going to get the irritation. You can use it every night and I see a difference the next day. The skin is instantly smoother and I'll compare my pictures and I think, gosh, my makeup looks so much smoother here because my skin's kind of resurfaced. So I love this. It's about £20 and you just put it on every night. I put a moisturiser on the top. You don't have to, but it's a nice, gentle way to use retinol. Then I've also been loving the number 7 Protect and Perfect Intense Serum. I love this. It's so smoothing. It kind of feels like a silicone primary type thing. Once it's disappeared onto your skin, you don't even notice it's there. So it's a really nice non-occlusive serum. Again, if you're oily like me and you're getting into the warmer months and you just want light products on your skin, then this is a really good one to try. Then for primer, I've also mentioned this. This is fabulous. I've been using this now for a few days. It's got 1% salicylic acid. Grips makeup, no shine. It's very good. As primers go, it is very good. Now, I've got the Laura Mercier Illuminating. That's if you want a bit of illumination. But I love this. You will see a difference between your makeup. If you did your makeup without and then with this, you'll see a difference. It smooths skin out. It gives skin a more mattifying effect. And it does make your makeup last a little bit longer. It's really good. I'm really enjoying this and I look forward to putting this on every morning. Then for makeup, I've gone back to this bronzer. This is the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Bronzer. I have gone back to this. I don't know why I stopped using it. I used this the other day and I was like, oh my God, It's literally given me cheekbones. It's given me a glow, it's given me bronze. It's amazing. So at the moment, I'm back to using this because you know I was using my Estee Lauder Bronze Goddess. I like my NARS Laguna, but this has been looking really nice. And then the other day, I didn't put any bronzer on, and I filmed a video in my car, and I was like, oh my God, I look like a potato because I had no bronzer on. This just gave me like, you know, cheekbones, and I love it. So I'm really enjoying using that. For blush, I've got it on today. It's the bareMinerals Gen Nude Cool My Blush. And it's a matte mauve shade. But it gives that kind of, you know, it works with bronzer very well because it gives that kind of sun-brushed, sun-washed look, you know? When you've kind of been sitting in the sun and you're getting a little bit pink, it's that kind of shade. And I love that for summer. And it's matte. So it's really beautiful over the ambient lighting bronzer because it just gives that kind of, you know, that warming touch. I wear it over Benefit Dallas, which I love. Now, for powders, and very funny because this morning I was reading my comments and someone said, oh, have you tried Lilly Lolo? And I was like, oh my gosh, I had a sample of it and I never mentioned it. I got a sample of Lilly Lolo mineral makeup because Nisha uses it and she uses the shade Cookie and I got the shade Cookie. It's very different to bareMinerals as in it hasn't got that sheen. It's got a kind of soft touch look to it. Again, I do like this over foundation. Now today, I have set my Bare Pro and Estee Lauder Double Wear with bareMinerals Matte in the shade Golden Nude. And this, I think, is going to be a good replacement for this. It's got the same, like, it's so soft focus, buttery. I buff this on and it is just butter. There's no sheen. It's not mattifying. It's just softening and smoothing. So if you have one of the bareMinerals matte foundations, it is a gorgeous setter for liquid foundation. On its own, I don't care for it. It doesn't really work for me. But over foundation, it's beautiful. It's just given me such a soft focus skin, so I really love it. And it's very similar. Lilly Lolo is very similar in the fact that it's got that kind of, if you don't like the sheen of the original, then definitely try the matte version of bareMinerals, particularly this shade, Golden Nude. It just, oh my God, you know, it just gives skin such beautiful smoothness. Cookie is a more neutral tone. Golden Nude is a very warm tone. Cookie is neutral, very neutral. So, but it's got the same effect. So I really like setting my makeup with both of these. Then under my eyes, I told you I wasn't really sure about my Givenchy Prism Libre, but I've set under my eyes with it today and I like it under my eyes. I kind of pat it on, leave it. Then I went in with my bareMinerals matte. Then I brushed away the powder and it kept my under eyes bright. So I kind of like that kind of tan look with sort of bright. Do you know what I mean? I call it the Scandi look, but I really like that. So that's that. Those are my favourites. I am doing my hair tomorrow. Wahey, it's been a while. I'm still undecided whether I'm going to go with my full-on highlights or balayage or cut. I don't know. So I just don't want to do that thing where I cut my hair in the summer and then regret it for the rest of the year. So if I do anything cut-wise, it will be trimming it, and I will see whether I want to go to the blonde or balayage. I just can't decide. I don't know whether because it's grown out now that I should just go with the balayage, but then am I going to see any difference? Am I going to miss the blonde, or do I kind of remember how I did my hair in December. It was really bright and blonde, but I don't know. We shall see. And then you shall see me on Friday over on Michael's Instagram for our live at 11 because it's Mental Health Awareness Week and we're doing a Instagram live. I have put it on my Instagram, so do check the details out for that so you can remember and go onto Michael's Instagram where you can ask us lots of questions. Nice chat. It's nice to get to see us live and interact with us in real time. So pop that in your diaries. Get yourself a nice coffee cup at the ready, and I'll see you on Friday. Ta-da!